Hello and welcome to a new 2021 Toyota Hilux Raider 2.4. Yes, the 2.4. It's been requested quite often by you guys and here it is. A lot of it comes down to, is the 2.8 really worth the extra money? And I've set myself a bit of a goal today. I'm on a gravel road outside Durbanville. It's about 6 or 7 kilometers long, and I will have an answer for you by the end of a gravel road. This isn't going to be in a 15-minute review with going over every single little detail. I will be going over most of them. I'm not going to be approaching this from the point of, is the Legend worth 250,000 Rand more than this? Let's see what's what. So I'm in high 4, don't need to be low range obviously, but I'm not going to be in rear wheel drive first. So the 2.4, technical specs, 110 kilowatt, 400 newton meters, which is, does it sound like much these days, going around with some of its competitors coming out now with 190 kilowatts and like 600 newton meters, but that's obviously a completely different price class. That's going on near twice what this car costs. So the question is this 200,000 Rand less of a car? Before the facelift, which this one is, you got the SRX, the Raider and the Legend 50. The SRX has now fallen away and has merged with the Raider. The interior, bar one piece of plastic which is metal looking plastic on the Legend, otherwise the interior is exactly the same. You get the same infotainment system, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Thank you Toyota. Just, it's the way to go in terms of your media and your navigation. It just works so well. The Legend, you'll get a leather interior. Yeah, it's nice to have, but considering the price difference, I don't think too many buyers are too worried about leather interiors. The material they use in this, I'm 100% sure can take a beating. So for performance on road, it performs as you would expect a bakkie to perform. Enough low down torque to get you going. It actually is surprisingly quick off the line. I found the traction control at times to be a bit too intrusive, but it is probably there for good reason, to stop people doing stupid stuff. There, that was third gear, 50 to 80 in a very acceptable amount of time. Mid-range torque of this engine is very impressive. Grip level so far on a gravel road, I mean, it's doing quite well. Definitely going faster than this pavement crawler coming up. So grip level is more than acceptable. Tires are, as always, the limiting factor. That's something I would change. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's a reason why Toyota picked the tires that they did. But I would look at...
Enemy spotted.
That was close. Very Hadeda. But I would consider a bit more aggressive tires, especially if you plan on driving gravel roads a bit faster. I've been doing max 80-90 k's an hour. Now when I said the traction control can be a bit intrusive, that was in rear wheel drive mode. 4-wheel drive is there for a reason. It helps you manage wheel spin, where I think if you put traction control off while you're still in rear wheel drive, you're doing it for a reason. That's to do some naughty stuff, which this car can do. But if you've got a private piece of land, you want to have some fun, you can do it. I found a little gravel patch somewhere in a secret location, and I shall not mention, and I was able to have some proper old school fun. So we're actually coming up to the end of the road, and as I said, that's when my review will be finishing. So I'm going to slow down a little bit just to make it go a bit slower. So the 2.4 in Raider spec, considerable amount of money less than a 2.8 Legend, and with everything going on in the past year, I'm not going to mention the C word. A lot of people's finances have become a bit constrained. I honestly think that if you're just looking for a capable bakkie, especially if you're looking for a Hilux, you are struggling to justify spending the extra amount of money on a Legend, I would say you're not going to regret your decision buying this. It's very capable, drives very well, pulls very well. Like I said, if you want more power down the line, you can get a tune or have an exhaust done or downpipes or something, but just know it's a diesel, so it will start sounding like a tractor. So from the SA4x4 team, thank you very much for watching. Let us know if you enjoy the more shorter type of content. I know I sometimes get a bit carried away. Remember to subscribe to our newsletter. You can sign up for it on our website. Top right is a little blue icon. Follow all our social media, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at SA4x4, and download our free app. It's on Google Play and Apple App Store, and that way, between that and the newsletter, you will stay up to date with all of our stories and news as it happens, as we post it. And you get a few more behind the scenes views of, and you get a bit more behind the scenes of us testing the vehicles, maybe like even a few little Easter eggs of some stuff we discovered on cars that we share on our social media. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.